Welcome to Toffee TV, coming live from the Philharmonic tonight, where the Everton AGM is taking place. The big news, I suppose, from the AGM is that Alex Usmanov and his USM company have purchased a £30 million option on the naming rights for Bramley Moor Dock. That was the big news in the room tonight. Lots of other stuff come out about it. Obviously, Denise Barrett-Baxendale said that the plan and permission is in place, you know, and we're moving forward with that. But we're probably not going to hear anything until the end of spring. That was reaffirmed really by Colin Cheong, who spoke later on and said a similar thing, but also said that Everton are taking big steps to ensure that any questions and any concerns maybe that a government will have, Everton have hopefully headed off at the other end. So only what we've been told before, but Everton just showing that as well. Marcel Brands did the presentation regarding the playing squad and said that when he came in there was 38 playing staff and he had to reduce that down. Said the optimum number of players he likes in the squad is 23, and that gives the opportunity then to people coming out the academy to potentially make themselves a squad member for the first team. Put up a graphic saying that Everton are playing a 4-4-2 at the moment and showed the players who we have in what positions. Obviously the glaring backup positions were at centre back, which we know about, and also on the right side of, or right wing rather, was only Theo Walcott on his presentation, and so they may be areas that Everton are looking for. Worryingly for me, said that we were quite well stocked in the centre of the midfield. I'd still like another centre midfield player brought in, I'm not going to lie, this January transfer window. Other things that were said as well tonight. Sasha Ryan said that Everton have employed JP Morgan and along with MUG something or other to find the best financial partner for the building of Bramley Moor Dock. JP Morgan, obviously a massive financial institution, said that they had 20 companies who they spoke to with regards to funding, including Liverpool City Council. That is now being whittled down to 2. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Nothing was announced concrete-wise with regards to the finance of the stadium. He also said that partners have increased, financial partners, but Everton are on the lookout for more of them. A lot of information given, but ultimately one of the big things to come out of it was that the debt has reduced now down to £9 million. That is the fact that Farhad Moshiri has £350 million of that, so Everton are theoretically in debt to Farhad Moshiri for £350 million, but the debt on the club is £9 million. So that's basically the takeaways. We heard Carlo Ancelotti speak as well. He spoke about the welcome that he's received at Everton, his ambition to make Everton a top club again. Said the facilities at Everton in terms of Finch Farm training ground is one of the best he's ever seen. Said the reception he was given for the Burnley game was incredible, one of the best he's heard. And he's just very, very positive. He also thanked Duncan Ferguson for the job he's done. That was reiterated by Denise Barrett-Baxendale and Marcel Brands as well, highlighting the key factor of Duncan Ferguson and his impact on the Everton team to turn around what was a very, very difficult period for Everton. So that was it really, the takeaway. I suppose the big news, the £30 million USM naming rights deal for the stadium. That was hinted at last week by the Financial Times article that they done with Alex Usmanov. So interesting times ahead where that's concerned. A bit of good news, and this was confirmed tonight as well at the general meeting, is that Andre Gomez has returned to Finch Farm today to step up his rehabilitation. It was 9 weeks since he'd done the injury, and he is back doing his personal rehabilitation. So there is an outside chance that we might see the Portuguese midfielder back in the Everton side before the season's out, and that is absolutely incredible if that turns out to be the case. Further good news was highlighted with the news that Jean-Philippe Gbamin is back training, not full training yet with the first team, although that isn't too far away, so that's really good. And also that Alex Iwobi is almost ready to join back in with full first team training, and that just gives Carlo Ancelotti some more options as we move forward. So just to round up the AGM news, Farhad Moshiri wasn't actually here tonight at the Philharmonic. He is away securing or in negotiations with the financiers for the new stadium, which is massive really if Everton can get that sorted. And the £30 million that Alisher Usmanov's USM have paid for the option on naming rights is ring-fenced. That is going towards the stadium costs as well. So that's really key information that's come out today. And just finally, before I finish, Ellis Sims scored twice last night as the under-23s drew 3-3 with Arsenal at Hague Avenue, and there was a return for Lewis Gibson. It was a goal scoring return back into the 23s team. He scored Everton's other goal in a 3-3. That is it. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Join us on Patreon for more videos. We'll have more on the AGM, so look out for that. Thanks for watching. See you later.